It's time for Carole and Carmella on The Buzz, One Voice Radio.
Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the Buzz Talk Show. I'm your girl, Carmella.
And I am your girl, Carole.
What's up, you guys?
What's going on?
So guess what?
What?
You're tuning in to what?
OneVoiceRadio.com.
And also, you're tuning in to YouTube. We're 20, y'all. Hey, y'all, hey.
What's up?
Oh, what's up?
Hey.
Per usual, we got to give it to you on Wednesday.
Not Wednesday.
Yep, and it's hump day, y'all.
Yes.
If you weren't feeling it by now, I hope you're feeling it because you heard, our voice. We own the day. But guess what else?
What?
It's Wednesday.
Hey.
It's Wednesday.
Hey.
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 Hey, every Wednesday we got to give it to you. So I hope you
got to have fun with you all. You know how we do it. We be what? Buzzing.
Every Wednesday we buzz.
Absolutely. Wouldn't be any other way. We wouldn't have it any other way, you all.
Yeah, so before we get to asking how was your weekend, because we gotta ask you how that went, I got to give you our infomercial. Told you we're on onevoiceradio.com. So go on over to your Apple Store, Play Store, Google Store, grocery store.
Not grocery store.
Yes, and download One Voice Radio, the app, so you guys can catch, us, that good music. It's Christmas time. There's some good songs going on and stuff like that. So yes, go ahead and download the actual app. We're on YouTube, you guys. That's the Buzz Talk Show with Carole and Carmella. Got to add the week. You might could just Google us and we pop up. I don't know. It depends on how much you watch us. So also, we have our actual website, which is the Buzz Talk Show. Every episode that we ever have done is on there. Just search, just go listen, tell a friend to tell a friend because it's interesting. Some good stuff over there. Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, any platform that you find podcasts on, talk shows, we're on there. So, just search us. We enjoy talking with you guys, different topics and different guests that we've had. So we want you to actually go back and listen. We're on Facebook group, which is the buzzing about you guys and your businesses. If you're in search of someone for decorations, vendor for clothes and so forth, they're in that group. So please go on over there and enjoy. We have our like page, IG, and we have TikTok. Hey, TikTok, it don't stop. Hey.
And we don't stop.
See? Y'all see who we cutting up over there. Go on over, add us on TikTok. We do follow back. Every platform is a little different, but we do like to have a lot of fun on TikTok. So yeah, you'll catch me fall a few times. A few. But yeah, those are our platforms. Please go over to all platforms, like and subscribe so you can get those notifications when anything is uploaded new. And stay tuned because we always say we're doing giveaways and stuff like that. So we want you to be the first to know.
Absolutely, because you never know what's going to happen, you all.
Yeah.
Now that she's gotten that long infomercial out the way, because we're going to give it to you again, because you got to know where to find us. So, if you've been following us, we start with it and we end with it, but it's all good. And you also know we like to ask you at the top of the show, how was your weekend?
Yes.
So how was you all's weekend? We realized we could never get the response back from you. Yeah. But we like to ask you anyway. It's just what we do. And tell you what we did the other weekend or since the last time we was here with you, which is always a week. We're here every Wednesday, even though we still drop a little some here and there. We start dropping some. I don't know if you can tell, but we have, like last week, we actually found ourselves out supporting a basketball game, you all. We actually was out there with Jeff Davis in Central. It was a really, really good game. So you got to go on to the site to see the highlights that we put on there about this. So that's one of the things, if you want to see what's going on, we're not going to tell you. You got to be following us and know when we do that drop and you get that what, Carmella? Bing. To let you know that we updated or added something else to our channel. So please, like she said, go subscribe.
Yeah.
But yeah, this weekend, you all, normally we could say, well, we watched the game or we went shopping or we did this. What did we do this weekend, Carmella?
Word.
You all, we worked this weekend. Yeah, we worked. We Friday, you know, we played a little bit Friday. But Friday night, that is. Yeah. But
Saturday.
Yeah. Sunday, we worked. We actually worked, but we would love to give a shout out to Pastor Jeff Landrum. Again, congrats to you. Awesome person. And we just give kudos to you. And we had a lot of people that was helping us this weekend, but I personally, I'm not looking over everybody that helped, but I got to give my special shout out to the T Styles and Tristan. We enjoyed you all. We really appreciate you all for this weekend. Absolutely. Yeah. So to T Styles, who, you know, we've had her on the show before. She's part of our business. Yeah, all of that. So you know who she is. She know who she is. She's a diligent listener to the show and supporter of the show. And we try to support her as well. So definitely we want to give a shout out to her and Tristan for all the love that you all showed us this weekend. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Absolutely. But what we want to do today, because like we said, normally, you know, we've been giving you like current things that's going on and talking about the game and all that kind of stuff.
Well, before we go to that,
okay,
let's talk about how we did not make the playoffs.
Why would we want to talk about
it? Hurts.
I know, but why would we? But we didn't.
But we did not make the playoffs. Yeah, we almost slid in, but it wasn't enough. So better luck next year. I enjoyed you know, our season. We do have a game coming up with New Year's. So yeah, New Year's.
Some bowl that we will be in.
The cereal bowl. But it's okay.
Sugar Bowl. Super Bowl, any bowl, yeah, but seriously, yeah, we did make it this year. You got, I mean, let's say you win some, you lose some.
I was just about to say, but I'm gonna leave that to
yeah. Don't do it. You win some and you lose some, but we still, no matter what, we are rolling with the tide, baby. We're rolling with the tide. And we talked a little bit again last week, about Auburn and their coach, and they did get a new coach, but they're also, I think they named the position assistant head coach. So Cadillac did get that. So kudos to him for that. Yeah, because the fans, they wanted that as well. So he didn't get the head coach, but I think it's the correct assistant head coach, something along that line. But anyway, kudos to him. So we're not complete haters, you know, even though it's Auburn, we still show love. That's, you know, love is what love does.
Since you brought up last week also, shout out again to Jalen, because he is showing out. Yeah. He is showing out.
I know you all think we just sports, but that's what's happening right now. That's the now. That's what's going on. And if we're not here with you only, you know, on Wednesdays, we just have to catch you up from previously and what's about to happen and all that stuff. But one of the things I want to do first and foremost is give you my what?
Quote quote.
I want to give you my quote quote, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm leading up to my quote quote for this week. My quote quote is: don't expect people to understand your grind when God didn't give them your vision. You all did hear me. Let the church say amen.
Amen.
Don't expect people to understand your grind when God did not give them your vision. This is your vision. Mm-hmm. And the reason I like this quote this week is because another thing that's going on in the news that just happens to be with sports that a lot of people have pros and cons about, have their opinion, and their opinion is just that, their opinion. Doesn't make it right, it's what they think. And that's with anything. But that topic being none other than who?
Deion Sanders.
Prime time.
Mr. Prime.
Mr. Prime Deion Sanders.
Give me my thing.
Okay. Give it to him. Now, a lot of people, like we said, have their own personal thoughts about it. But one of the things that I want to, we always talk about motivation and encouragement and all this kind of stuff that we like to talk about. And we started out, do you realize we got like 3 weeks before Christmas?
Ooh, you had to cut that off.
I had to cut it off because I was thinking we started in January talking about a New Year's resolution. And now we're talking, it's going to be Christmas. It's 18 days before Christmas. It's time to start over again with those goals and for those who set resolutions or what have you. But the people that are talking about the situation with Deion Sanders, let me ask you a question. And me and Carmella was talking about this. If you are working at McDonald's and you're making $12 an hour, and let's just say Burger King call you and be like, look, we'll pay you $30 an hour. Who's going to stay at McDonald's? Think about that.
I think a lot of people is taking it personal versus business-wise. That's a good business decision he made because...
Rewind, what you said, you're taking it what?
Personal versus business. When I say, even think back to the college kids, it wouldn't be fair if you asked them to stay in college versus playing for the NFL. Come on now.
We just saying, you have to look at it in all perspectives. When you are on a job and you have your resume and you go to another job, looking for another job, and you're filling out an application and giving them your resume. If I'm not mistaken, I think somewhere on there it asks you for your previous job history. And then it will proceed to ask you, why did you leave? Yes, the reason for leaving. And I think a lot of people probably put what? A better opportunity. A better, listen to me, opportunity. So even with Prime is looking for a better opportunity because think about it, he played in the NFL, he was a player. Then he went to this school, HBCU, took him to another level.
And I think, honestly, it should just be appreciated what he brought to the organization. I mean,
he brought so much to the organization.
Right.
I mean, money that they would not have gotten had he not been there to be able to build their program.
People that did not know who they were.
Anything about Mississippi. He was at Jackson State Tigers. He did a tremendous job for that university. And he brought some players in that wouldn't have normally went there had he not been there.
Right.
He gave recognition for the school. He won championships. He won games. He did. I mean, he was a believer and he still is a believer. He was helping so many kids. But so many people have seemed to have forgotten that so quickly. Because if things are not going the way you want them to go, then, they're a traitor. You're upset about what they're doing. You're hating on what they're doing. And like Carmella said, it's a business decision. Because I listened to him do an interview and y'all know he holds no punches. It's not all about the money. It's not all about the money because like he said, he had money when he came. So it wasn't all about the money. It's about the opportunity where he's trying to go. Exactly. If you are not trying to get better in what you're doing, there's a problem. Anything that you're doing, you should be trying to be better at.
Right. And that's like, even with the players that played under him, they can put that on their resume. Oh, I played for Deion Sanders. You know how far they can take them? Just by mentioning his name, that they know him, they play under him.
Let me say this. Now, we said it's not about the money, because he has the talent and all of this kind of stuff. But he went to Jackson State and they were paying him. This is what me and my friend Google gave me, $300,000 per year. Now, Colorado is offering prime $2.9 million. 29.5 million. Let me get it right. 29.5 million. But it's 10%. But it's not all about the money. Let me give you some more stuff me and Google got. So what it's saying is $5.5 million in his first season, $500,000 in his base pay, $1.75 million supplemental income for radio, television, and public appearances. Prime, you can come on the buzz if you want to, anytime you feel like it. $1.75 million for promotion and fundraising. $1.5 million for development of the students' athletes. Okay, so his salary increase will be $5.7 million in 2024, $5.9 million in 2025, $6.1 million in 2026, $6.3 million in 2027. Now, who's still talking? Because I don't think there is not one person that's out there that wouldn't take that deal.
And that's why I mentioned when I first started talking about it, personal versus business.
I mean, again, it's not all, he said it's not all about the money, but everything that goes with it. Can you imagine how, if what he did in Mississippi, what he will be able to do in Colorado for these students? Just on a different level, but it's elevating him. Again, I mean, you cannot knock him for wanting to, it's like she said, it's a business. To be able to do betterment for you and your family, because you know his son going with him. So for all of those, like we said, have opinions, and it is your opinion. It is totally your opinion. But I want you to think back. I want to go there.
Come on, Betty. A little bit.
Okay. But seriously, think about it. If it was you, or I'm sure it has been you. Yeah. Because if you left any job to go to another job,
it was definitely for a better opportunity.
I hope you weren't going backwards.
Not at all, especially how stuff is now.
Yeah, I hope you were not leaving one job to, that was maybe paying you $30 an hour to go somewhere for minimum wage. So think about that. Everybody, regardless of what you're doing, should be, whether you're on a job or whether you have a business. Because I know my goal. I know my goal, and it's to continue to get better and better. And it is, no, I'm just saying, but it is to continue.
I mean, it can be about the money, but you're helping people too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, if you keep it real, not just being real, be real with yourself. Look in the mirror, take a look in the mirror and think about what you're saying. It is so many people that's like, oh, he's a traitor, he left, he's not this, he's not that. Put yourself in his shoes, and I guarantee you would have been on that plane too.
Right.
Flying off to yonder.
Yeah. Not looking back, because.
And who's to say, just because he's gone, he still may be looking back to help them in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because that's what he does.
I'm sure he will.
That's what he does. But we say all the time, in order to be a blessing to someone else, you have to be blessed. You can't give what you don't have. You can't. It's all good. If I come to you and ask you for $100 and you be like, I wish I could give it to you, but I just don't have it. That's a problem. You can't give or be a blessing to someone if you do not have it. And he has been being a blessing. He has had a lot of doors open for him being over there to be able to open the doors for Jackson State. And you have to look at it that way. And I can guarantee you, he's going to have some more doors open in Colorado because people now knowing things about Jackson State and didn't even know where they were.
And let's even go back. They're taking it personal, I guess, because the HBCU thing. But look at how many coaches played underneath Saban and now have their own team. Lane Kiffin.
You've got to, have goals. We say that all the time. You've got to set goals. And, they say sometimes, things happen either for a reason or a season. Dion was there for a reason and a season.
Literally.
But he's gone now. He's out of there. But he has laid the foundation for somebody else to come in and pick up where he left off if you do it correctly. You can't knock him for that. I've never been just Dion, but you cannot knock him for what he has been doing. I mean, he has been helping a lot of people, a lot of schools, and doing a lot of things. And he helped that school and showed them what they could do and how they can do it. So for those of you who are listening and who have been just bashing and just, you're going to still do what you, because what we said, we're nobody.
We're giving our opinion.
This is our opinion. And you cannot take my opinion from me. That's one of the things that Mr. Orem talks about all the time. You don't care. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion, whether you like it or not. Same thing about your opinion, whether I like it or not. We're all entitled to our thoughts, our opinions. I'm entitled to think that he had a vision, things happen for a reason, and he's out of there.
Same when you'll be out of there, them people offer you $50 an hour.
Yeah. Some people, if you make it 12, they offer you 14. You go, see you.
Exactly.
Don't say you hadn't did it because you have. Don't say you won't do it again because you will. Because you will, absolutely. But you got that grind. If you don't have my vision, it's not going to work. And we say that all the time. You need vision, you need goals. We tell you get a vision board, do all of these things, because that's the only way you're going to keep trying to pursue it. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. So you want to make some kind of change. Yes. Absolutely. And like we said, it's a business decision. Everybody will make that decision. And that's why we wanted to talk about it today, not just so much about Dion, but about life, period, about you.
That was just a scenario.
Exactly. One scenario. And then when I brought my quotes into it, me and Google, we just, because like we said, this is what we talk about. Again, if you have been watching us or following us since we first started our show, this is what we do. We talk about motivation, encouragement. Yeah, we like to have fun. We'll throw some sports in there, some, current events and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, we're trying to help people get where they're trying to get.
Right.
Now, we know some people that's probably listening to us, you got it going on. You've done everything you want to do. Maybe you've retired and you just enjoying life. Okay, I'm not there yet. I got to still work.
Right.
Exactly.
That's what we was working this weekend.
That 7-day grind. It said, what? My weekend, 7-day grind. If it was 8 days in a week, 8-day grind. We just saying. That's what we do. That's all we know you are. So, but yeah, absolutely. You just focus on what you're trying to do. Try to improve on what you're doing, make it better, not just for you, but for your family, for your children, for your children's children, generational. Generational.
Something should get better. as you go through life. Even if you're on the same job, I know you don't want the same salary for 10 years. So,
yeah. Like we said, you know, it makes you think about that thing. When you filled out that application and they ask you why you left your previous job for a better opportunity. That's all he's trying to do. That's all you should be wanting to do. You should always be looking for a better opportunity. Like she said, even if it's in the same job, if it's a higher position, or even the same position, but a higher salary.
hello.
You're looking for a better opportunity. Absolutely. But
It starts with the mindset.
it starts with the mindset. It's your mindset. Mr. Orm has this book, The Mindset of a Champion, you all. Every single week. It's
every week we talk about the book, but every week we also say that he has his own podcast every Thursday. So if you just think we playing, no, please go listen to his podcast, Wisdom.
You know, like she said, we be on here, you know, ha. But he be laying it down. If you missed last week's podcast, you need to go back. That's the beauty of it. You can always go back and listen to it. You all need to listen to that podcast. I mean, you need to listen to all of them. But last week, you know, it was so many people that told me they was, you know how like you say, sometimes you be in church, you be pushing your feet back because he's stepping on your toes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was stepping on some toes last week. So if you missed last week's podcast, definitely go back, go to samorm.com. That's the easiest way. Of course, it's the Deep Dive Podcast. .live. Yes, Deep Dive Podcast.live. You can catch it there. On all of the Spotify and he's on YouTube.
Cheeks, you owe me a soda.
Okay. Absolutely. He's on YouTube. You can go to the Deep Dive Podcast with Sam Orm and find him. Listen to him. You can binge watch them if you have to, definitely. But last week,
see, we give you the silly encouragement. When I say he led to you on the silver platter, with a straight face.
We all gonna give you the facts, like she said, but we just have a different way of doing it than him. He's so politically correct and so polished and so, you know, so much wisdom and all of this good stuff. And you know, me and Carmella just be buzzing. We gonna buzz with you, but we gonna tell it to you like it what T.I. is. Just saying, like it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know the saying, but I just when you actually just think about it.
Yeah, I promise you, we don't practice this stuff. We just minds is, and which is that's not
the
good.
Gemini thing, that mother.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay. But anywho, we're gonna get ready to get out of here this week. Again, we had fun with you all. We appreciate you all tuning in every single week.
Every
Wednesday, we right here
on YouTube.
Yeah. Like we said, we're gonna, start dropping a little bit more now, a little bit more. So you got to follow us and subscribe to see what we're doing. You got to do that. So Carmella, can you give us that again, infomercial? Again.
Yeah. So y'all see us on YouTube. Hey, y'all. Hey. For those that can't see us on YouTube, that means you're on One Voice Radio. So we need you guys to swap. So One Voice Radio, go on over to YouTube, which is the Buzz Talk Show with Carole and Carmella, and onevoiceradio.com is the web. Also, you can download the app off your Android or I always say Android first because we're Android, or your iPhone. Facebook is the Buzz. We have a like page and a group full of different businesses, you guys. Just go on over. If you got a business, want to go in there and get you some more business, go on over there.
Absolutely.
We're on IG, you guys. That's the Buzz Talk Show. And TikTok is the Buzz Twins. Somebody tried to tape what we're not gonna go there. But Go on over to all platforms, please like and subscribe. Thank you for those that have already done it. They're like interacting with us. We stay cutting up. Yeah.
She said we
stay cutting up. Please, go on over because you will. If you're not having a good day, TikTok will get you a good laugh. I promise you. And if you have any questions on how to find us, you know anyone want to be on the show, promote their business, whatever, email us. That's the buzztalk411@gmail.com. Just for those that say, hey, interacting with us, we appreciate it. We just like to have fun.
We do. But before we get out of here, I want to, as we say, it's not a shameless plug, you all. We know everyone is shopping. Christmas is a couple of weeks away. You want to go ahead if you want to get it in time and get it. That Hot Shop Mall, our mega mall. You want to go on there and start doing some shopping, but you got to do it quick, because shipping and time and all this is really, really, really crazy right now.
Everything is being delayed.
Yeah, so you want to make sure the time gonna be cut off really quick soon to be able to get it in time for Christmas, because you don't want to take a chance. But even outside of Christmas, if you got something coming up in January, February, whatever, our mega mall, you want to check it out. But I just want to give a shout out to it while we were talking about it, because 'tis the season to be jolly. Okay then.
That was my caroling. I was Crystal.
Yeah, we
sing to you.
Yeah, that's what she was doing. Absolutely. But I was not going to join in with her. You are. But anywho, as we say always, we enjoyed you all. Can't wait to come back to you again next Wednesday.
But until next time, we out.